This is the most critical time in our living history, and most Americans and people throughout the globe are not paying attention. They're so distracted this way as the whole global economic, socioeconomic is going to go through the biggest change we've ever experienced in our living history. There's going to be a massive wealth gap. There's going to be very, very wealthy, and everybody's going to be moving down to the working poor besides that. It has all been done methodically and slowly. And I will continue to remind you, because this stuff is not exciting. This stuff is boring. And that's why most people are not paying attention. Out of 7 billion people in the world, there's about 5% of people following this narrative. They are now creating a climate change narrative. Yes, the earth is heating up. It heats up and cools down. When the earth heats up, humans act different. Number 2, there's a war narrative with Russia in Ukraine. Okay, and number 3, there's an economic narrative. Your whole financial system, the way that you communicate, the way that you do your healthcare is going to be completely different by 2030. That's a fact. There's a small percentage of people paying attention to this, just like when the dot-com boom came. The biggest issue is this is something that if people don't pay attention to, the people who are middle class, doing well, moving along with their job, their whole lives are about to get turned upside down. Some people's jobs will get leveraged towards technology and they'll be replaced. Number 2 is that many companies are going to be doing massive layoffs because of AI and technology. And number 3, the way that we interact and do business is going to be run by large corporations, wiping out the middle class. Small businesses used to be the engine of the U.S. economy. And Jerome Powell warned us that he's worried about small businesses getting wiped out, leveraged towards technology. So they shot warning shots across the bow. In the video, if you go to my profile, click the YouTube video that says pay attention, I show you an interview with Klaus Schwab, the head of the World Economic Forum, literally telling you what is coming. But shit, who Jake Paul is fighting next, and all this stuff going on with the Kardashians and following them obsessively and figuring out what the Liver King is eating. I have mad respect for him. I fucking think the dude's a beast. But I'm just saying, these are the things we're paying attention to when your whole world is changing as we know it. And there's a small percentage of warriors taking advantage of the biggest shift in our social economic system. And we'll be here to help millions of people get through this. Warriors, get your shit together. Let's go. Check this out.
There's never been a more important time and a more serious time for the